Don't ask me questions, 'cause I'm tired of confessing, and I know that it's not much to say, but I swear.
And the video and the audio are both there. I'm hoping to get some better internet at some point, but for right now I really do have to kind of struggle with what I've got, so I can only apologise once again for the stream going off, but hopefully now we can get on and get some things done. So we'll see. Like, so I'll probably just re-edit the other part that I was just doing and just put it at the beginning of this episode. Seems I do want it all as episode 2, so we didn't really do too much if you're just tuning in now. I just turned it on. We put and the wall that goes across here, and there's still a block there which I haven't taken out yet. My axe just broke too, and I need plant fibres, but it's night time on the game right now. I don't really want to be running around outside with the zombies, just to get, one piece of plant fibres to make an axe. So yeah, I'm just kind of chilling out inside my house right now, trying not to draw too much attention to us. You can kind of see out these windows a little bit. We just got a level up as well, level 3. So we have 11 skill points now. Again, I'm not going to use the skill points yet. I'm just going to let them build up. There is stuff that I do have in mind that I want to use them for. So I'm just going to let the skill points build up for now. We do need to eat and to drink, so we can do that very quickly. Okay, we can make some yucca juice. It's the only other thing that we can make in terms of fluid right now. I do have a cooking pot downstairs, so I could cook them 2 bottles of water. We haven't actually found a water source yet, so we still need to do that. The desert isn't too far away from us to get these yucca plants, so we can always go back and harvest some more of them. We have these tops we can get rid of. They make me too hot. I don't want to use them right now. We can always find some better clothing. I'll scrap this football helmet. Alright. I think after that's done, we really need to set up some sort of storage system as well. Some chests and boxes and other items we can come up with to store our things. We could cook these 2 bottles of water, I think. Maybe we'll put some coal in the fire. That might be better. It'll burn a little bit longer. Don't want to put too many in there. We can always go out and find more coal. It's not a problem. Let's just put 25 in there for now. We'll cook our 2 bottles of water. So we'll leave them going in our fire. Oh, I do have meat on me, which I'm going to just store in this cupboard for now, along with these eggs. The yucca will keep on us. We'll store our glass jars in there and our spare cooking pot. This will scrap down. We'll scrap these cans as well. I know we can use them to collect water. I'm not really going to bother too much with the cans for water. I'm just going to use them to to scrap and get the iron, because we could use the iron for other things. Actually, we could have got rid of this care in there. That gives a bit of extra time on it. I don't know how many seconds we get extra onto that, but turn that fire off as well. Now the meat. We could cook our meat, put it back in this cupboard. Thinking about it, I think we'll keep the bottles of water on us for now, since there is only 2 of them. Actually, no. We'll store them in the cupboard because I do have these 4 yucca juice. It's always good to have a backup plan in case you run out of fluids, so I guess we'll leave them in there. We'll cook this meat up, get this off of our players so we're not smelling, so the zombies will be attracted by it. So let's just cook both of these up. Got 25 seconds on them. Let's see what else we can get rid of here. These candlesticks we could break down for the brass. Could break this hat down. The nails we'll keep. The painting. Let's put our painting up somewhere. I don't think we can do anything with 1 piece of cotton. I think, well, we can make some cotton seed, but I'm not really thinking about a farm too much at this second, because we do need to make a metal hoe to be able to do the farm. Which at the moment we haven't got a forge, and to make a forge we need quite a few items, so... Oh, look, there's another painting the same as this one. Maybe we should just, synchronise this and put it on this wall matching the other one. There we go. I think we'll move out. Okay, I don't know why the TV's in 2 parts. We'll move our TV. So I broke the TV up, but I didn't break it up. I collected the TV, and now it says I have 2 TVs, so I don't really know what's going on there. So we took our big TV down, and now we've got 2 little TVs. So I don't really know why it did that. Maybe I did something wrong. I'm not too sure. But yeah, we have 2 TVs. So there you go, guys. If you're in a shortage of TVs in your house, take it off the wall, and you'll get 2 for the price of 1. But no, I'm just kidding, guys. Don't take your TV off the wall. If you live with your parents or anything like that, they're not going to be very happy if you start taking your TV off the wall, believing that you're going to get 2 TVs. We still didn't go upstairs. Let's have a look upstairs and see what's up here. So we have a Steve over here. Let's search Steve. He has a 44 Magnum grip for us. Nothing in this pile of rubbish here. Quite a nice little storage area up here. Nothing else really up here. We do have this random refrigerator in the middle of the room. I don't see why I would need 2, so we should probably get rid of this too. This building seems so dark. Whoops. Need to put more lights up. More torches. I obviously don't want it too bright in here, but I don't want it really dark either. Just put a torch on a torch. That's cool. Yeah, we'll put a torch in here too. Down here's not too bad. We've got a little bit of light down here. Okay, we'll put a torch there. So our meat is done. So we'll turn our fire off now. Save our fuel. I think we'll also maybe eat this meat, because because we're only on 43%. Okay, I put us at 57%, but it also made us thirsty, so hydration wise, the water I think will be better for us. So let's drink this water. I don't think we can do anything with these eggs because we do need some water to boil them. Enough of something. So it's still dark outside. Hopefully it'll be going lighter again soon. Looks fairly light out there. I think what we'll do is we'll make a I'm not going to make the wooden club, I'm going to make the iron reinforced club because it's slightly better. We do have enough iron right now to do that, so I'll make one of those. We'll also go and put some more stuff down here, so I have to carry it around with us. I'll put our pistol grip in. Oh, that was not what I wanted to put in there. Put our pistol grip in there. I don't really want to put. Maybe we should put some of these arrows in there. We'll keep 100 on us. I don't see any need to carry any more than that, unless I'm missing terribly. Let's make a storage chest really quick. I'm sure that's on the first basics page. Secure storage chest, there we go. So we'll craft one of them. There we go. We could also make, guys, there is another type of storage chest. I'm not sure where it's going to be. Maybe it's on building. These ones here. So these ones look a lot nicer. They have a little picture on them and stuff. We can kind of split up our items into individual items, but we do need nails to make these, and I only have 2 nails right now. We need 10 nails per one that we build, which is quite a lot. Of course, when we get a forge, it won't matter too much because we can make nails. But for right now, I might have to stick with these little wooden storage chests. But they do the job. They have quite a nice amount of storage in them. Let's put that there. So crushed sand we'll get rid of. We won't carry our coal. We won't carry our feathers either. We'll put our metal and our brass in there, our cotton and our cloth. Also the nails, the broken glass, which we'll use in the forge as well. We'll keep the little acorns, we'll plant them and get some trees. The extra 2 bandages we'll put in there. We'll keep the wood and the rock and plant fibres on us. Need to also put this in here. Okay, so I've sorted that out. Let's maybe go outside with our club first. We don't really know what's going to be outside our front door. Now the zombies are turned on this time, guys. So we should see some zombies this time. So yeah, like I said before, I don't really know why they were turned off from the first episode. I thought it was just still on like a default setting, but strangely it wasn't. So not really too sure what was going on with that. But I did turn them on. So we should see some zombies now. I did hear them last night when we first started on the. Why am I punching this? Is this what is in the way? Yeah. I did hear them at the start of the stream. Of course, I had to split this stream into 2 parts because it cut off, so I can only apologise again, guys. Really sorry about that. But it seems to have stayed on now, so I don't really know what was going on there. Like, it first gave me an error report when it first started on the game, so we couldn't load into our save game, and then the video went off for the stream. So it was our second technical difficulty for today, but we're back up and running again now. Now, you're probably wondering why I'm punching all this grass. Now, the reason why I'm punching all this grass is, one, we were on a shortage of grass, and secondly, because when I start setting defences up around the house, like putting log spikes in and things like that, I tend to find that it's easier to just clear the area of all this grass and all the twigs and plants and flowers and whatever else is growing here. Get rid of it all a bit. It's a lot easier to place down your wooden spikes. You don't have them ending up spawning. Well, I say spawning, that's kind of the wrong word for that. You don't end up placing them on top of the grass, and it's kind of a weird bug. So then that means once you punch the grass out that's underneath it, the wood spike will fall and smash on the floor, and then it's a kind of a waste of a wooden spike. We're not on a shortage of trees in this area, but it does take, I think, about 30 seconds or so to make one log spike. So obviously, there's a zombie, look. Obviously we don't want too many of those log spikes to be wasted, if we can help it. Now the bow is not quite accurate, so you kind of have to aim to the side for it to hit what you want it to hit. Now these zombies are always hard to hit, like these ones in particular, because you see how his head is sort of bobbing around. Kind of makes it hard to hit his head. He is actually chasing those arrows that are going over his head, so I think I'll just leave him to that. We'll carry on punching our grass. Maybe it's kind of strange, there's only that one zombie too. But I mean, I'm not complaining right now. I'd rather there was just that one zombie while we can try and get our things set up. I know everyone would be kind of killing it in the stream. Oh my god, find some zombies. We want to see some zombie brains going everywhere. But we're not really quite set up too much to be zombie fighting right now. So we'll just continue clearing some of this grass out of the way. We do need to search that house there as well, and there is a building over there we need to search. So we will do that. For right now, I'm not gonna go and search them. And there is a reason why. Like I said in the previous episode, the stuff we're going to find isn't very good right now. When you get skill points after leveling up, you can get a perk called Quality Joe, which when you put that on, it goes in 3 stages. I think it's 3 stages. It might be 5. I'll check it in a second. But it goes in sort of like 3 or 5 stages where when you get them, it costs, I think, 10 skill points. And we'll have a look here in a second. Just craft this stone axe. Yeah, it goes in 3 stages. So what happens is it means the items that you can find and pick up actually have a better quality. So instead of being brown like they are right now, apart from my club which I've made, which is yellow, but they'll be brown and they'll be extremely poor quality. So okay, my partner was trying to talk to me. Yeah, it'll be extremely poor quality. which is what we don't really want. We want to have a nice quality from it, so I'm going to just wait until our skill points are up a little bit. It don't take too much, we just have to kind of carry on building a few things, level up a couple of times, and we'll have some more skill points to spend. Then that way when I go and search these houses, we'll have some much better quality items that we find. It just, to me it makes sense. You know, I'd rather do that than collect these items now. They'd be kind of a poor quality, and then I wish that I'd just waited and made them a better quality, so I'd only have to run around and find some better quality items. I don't know how many buildings are here either. From what I can see, there's these three buildings, but there may be more. I just have to kind of run around and have a look. Still fairly quiet on the zombie front. There's not really too much around at the moment, which is nice. I don't want too much creeping up and hit me at the moment, trying to eat me. Let's just continue clearing some grass. Now all of this grass clearing will make sense, guys. I know it's kind of boring. It's boring for me too, hitting the grass, but honestly, when I've got rid of some of this grass out of the way, the finished product of why I've done this will make sense, and it'll look a lot better. I could punch some of this off camera, but again, I did say at the beginning of the stream that I didn't really want to do too much off camera. With it being a live stream, I kind of wanted it all to be live, and you know, I wanted you guys to see the raw footage without me having to cut things and edit things. You know, so if I die, I'm not going to secretly, you know, cut that out and say, hey, you know, we haven't died yet. No, not like that. If we die, I will leave it on camera. You'll get to see the animation of what happens when I get eaten by a zombie. But hopefully we won't run into that problem. I think also a lot of people are kind of worried about doing live gameplay and keeping it as raw footage. It's very unpredictable. You never know what's going to happen. Like at the beginning of the stream where I had some technical issues where the first part I might have to kind of merge it in with this video, or just do away with the first part because my internet spiked and decided to cut the visual off. So I had no video, but I had audio. So you know, like I said, you never know what you're going to run into when you're doing things live. So I'm going to keep it that way. I'm going to say that it's probably going to be a little bit more entertaining to keep it that way. You know, I don't know what's going to happen, and at the same time, you don't know what's going to happen. So it kind of keeps it on that edge. I'm kind of getting fed up punching all this grass though. We don't need too much of this cleared. Just enough to set up some defences around the outside of this little house. I'm starting to think that actually that house over there would have been a little bit better with it being stone, and of course our house is wood. The stone will have a lot higher hit points, meaning that the zombies can't just break through the wall as easy, but it's not a problem having a wooden house. I'm pretty sure I could build my house out of clay and it would still be safe, as long as my defences hold up to it. I'm still kind of wondering where that zombie went. He kind of went chasing after my arrows and went in that direction. Thankfully he hasn't come back. He's the only zombie that I've seen. There's a bag over here we can search. I still can't run, guys. Still got a broken leg, so I've still got to kind of wait until my leg is healed before I can run around. You kind of do like the basic running speed, but you can't sprint anywhere with a broken leg. So maybe that might be enough to go around this now. Now the question is, where do I do my door? Could go under the road. I could just go. Oh, there's a deer trying to get into my house. I don't really want to waste loads of arrows trying to kill this deer. They are extremely hard to hit for some strange reason. I mean, you can hit them in the body, but it takes a lot of arrows, especially when you've got a poor quality bow and only these stone arrows to go with. It takes a lot to actually kill it. Oh, I was kind of hoping he would glitch out and get stuck on there. And no, he's took off running. I'm not going to bother chasing him. We are on a little bit of a shortage of food, but we'll get something sorted out soon. So let's just collect everything in there. That is the sound of an airdrop. Alright, okay, so I did say we was going to not chase the deer. It looks like now we're running in the direction of the deer. I will go and get this airdrop because it might have something really useful for us. Okay, heard a weird noise from over here. I think that was just a deer, like, sort of moaning. Oh, we actually killed the deer. So after hitting it with that arrow when it took off, it eventually bled out and died, which was kind of nice. I heard they did put that back into the game because they took it out for a while, but it seemed to take so long for them to die. Ew. Alright. No, no, no. Oh, God. I hate that. I don't really know why they put that into the game. Where, you know, if you run down a hill and you run down it too fast, you sort of lift your body off the floor and then you end up breaking your legs. It's really, really kind of stupid. You know, in terms of realism, I wouldn't run down a hill and break my leg. Maybe if I ran down a hill and was going fast enough and fell, I would break my leg, but not from a tiny jump like that. So it's a little bit disappointing that Fun Pimps have still left that in here. I'm sure we need 2 cloth to make a splint. Oh no. Yeah, there's 2. Okay, so we need 2 more pieces of cotton now, which we can turn into cloth and make a splint for our broken leg again. So if there was any sort of tip that I could give for that, don't run down a hill. It could be the only thing that I could say was just don't run down a hill. And I'm hoping Fun Pimps will do something with that. It's kind of disappointing that they've... I hear a zombie. Oh wow. Alright, so we stunned her, but she's not dead. Oh. The bows don't seem to do as much damage anymore. Better chance with this wooden club. We just hit her once and KO'd her. That was it, she was gone. We did get some bones. Let's make a bone shiv. No, I don't. to do that. That's better. We'll save our acorns as well. We need to plant those. Keep our trees growing. So I know we're running to go and get that airdrop. I do need to make another splint so that my leg can heal up. So for that we need cloth. I'm beginning to think now, after, you know, breaking my leg once already and having it splintered, and now breaking it again, I'm beginning to think that maybe I should just carry a splint round with me all the time. Maybe it might be a frequent thing for me to keep breaking my leg. Since I did it in the first episode, now again in the second episode. Hey, who knows? Maybe the third episode I might not break my leg this time. It shouldn't take too long to heal up. So I've made a stone shovel, because this here is clay, which we will need at some point. I don't need it right this second, but because I found a nice clay deposit, it just makes sense to collect it now. So I don't want too much of this, but I do want a little bit. Because with this clay, we need it firstly to actually make a forge, and then we also need it to put in the forge to make other items. So clay is kind of an essential item, so it only makes sense to collect it now while we're here. Okay, that should do us for now. Let's continue on our journey to get our airdrop, which did land in the desert. But I did say we might have to come back to the desert to get some of these yucca plants, so maybe we'll use this time to collect some of these as well. Also these aloe vera plants, we need to collect those because we can make medical supplies with those. So we'll do that too. It's got very dark on the game all of a sudden. Still daytime, but it's only like 2 o'clock in the day on here, and it seems very dark. Night is kind of drawing in very fast. The airdrop didn't seem to look very far away from where we was, so take a run for that. Sorry, someone is at my door. Just give me a second. There we go. Oh yeah, sorry about that, guys. My younger brother just came round there to pop in real quick. So you're probably wondering why I just sort of turned around and ran back this way. The reason being is because, well, we managed to find water, which was a good thing. But the airdrop looks like it goes... Is that a bear? Oh my god, it is a bear. Okay, let's not mess around with that bear, because he will absolutely like rip me to pieces. They are savage on this game, bears are. So unless you've got the right sort of weapon to take one out, I really wouldn't advise taking a bear on. Ooh. He does appear to be stuck in that rock, but I think if I shot him, he would turn around and eat me. So yeah, don't want to mess around with that. So yeah, like as you could see, I ran over here, and we ran into a patch of water, which could be nice because now we know there's a water supply not far away from where we live. But it also complicates things for that airdrop, because the airdrop I don't think would drop in water. But it also means I don't really want to jump across the water to go and get it, because it takes ages. There isn't boats in the game or anything like that yet, so it will take too long to go across this water to go and get it, and it's 3 o'clock on the game now. I don't usually worry about it going night time, but to be honest, you don't really want to be running around in the night. It's extremely hard to see things, especially zombies, and they do run at night times. Which means they'll run just as fast as me. So when I run out of stamina, they won't run out of stamina, meaning they'll catch up and they'll try and eat me in the dark. So I don't really want to be fighting any zombies in the dark, or get eaten in the dark. So I think I'll just leave that airdrop for now. It shouldn't disappear just yet, but I also don't want to be running around there. Maybe there's a way around the water to get to it. I'm pretty sure there would be, but for right now I think I'll leave it. I was kind of hoping we could go and get it there. There'd be some nice supplies in there, but maybe one will drop on land that's a little bit closer or something to us. Collect some of this goldenrod as well, because when we do get things set up with a hoe and we can start getting our farm on the go, this goldenrod is extremely good to plant. You make goldenrod tea with it, and it's very good for stamina and hydration. So we'll collect some of that, collect some of this cotton as well, because we can plant that. I think we can plant the cotton actually without even without having to hoe the floor or till it. Do you call it till it when you use a hoe? I believe it is. I think it's you till the ground. But I actually think there's another way we can plant our crops without actually having a hoe, because when you dig out soil and you plant, you place the soil back in the hole that you've just dug it out of, it turns into fertile ground or fertile soil, which I believe that's what it turns into when you use a hoe. So maybe we can just dig the soil out, plant it again, quickly plant the crop in it, and hopefully it will grow. That's what I'm guessing. We did climb up this last time, didn't we? Sure, we sort of just like ran up it sideways. Seems very very vertical, this hill. I think maybe this is the hill that I ran down which broke my leg, which is kind of makes sense if it's almost vertical. I don't know why you'd run down it if it was vertical. And it'd make sense falling as well. Now this stuff is nitrate. Now nitrate grows out the ground just like the coal. It's better to find it in a cave because you will find a lot more of it. But you can find it just sort of poking out the ground like that. So it's nice to pick up. You mix that with coal and you can make gunpowder, which then means we can craft our own bullets if we had bullet casings and the other necessary items. Before we go into our house and store some of this stuff, I am going to plant these pine cone things. Let's just find a spot we can plant these. Plant one there. One here. Oh, we have 4. Okay, so one here as well. And one here. That'll do. Kind of make the most of our daylight. We've not got too much time left for daylight hours. There's another deer there. We could shoot it, hope that it dies like the last one. Maybe if we fire a couple of different arrows at it, it might bleed out faster. But I do know that if you shoot it in the head, it should kill it in one arrow. So we just need to sort of practice our bow skills on here. Because PC, it was a lot easier to hit these. You could hit almost anything with a bow and arrow on PC. It was brilliant. But on here, it seems to be a lot harder. Kind of want him to put his head up and then stop, almost like he's looking around. Like that. Okay, so that definitely hit him in the head. He's of course going to run. Might be able to tag him with another arrow. There's a zombie there. Now these are the crawling zombies. Now these are kind of a pain because you don't really see them. They hide very well in the grass. There's another zombie. Gosh, that scared me. I'll just beat her head in with a club. Alright, she's dead. Need to kind of just get rid of these little gore things because they do attract other zombies. Wow, these zombies are really really active over here. It looks like our deer died on top of a mailbox, which was kind of strange, but it did die nevertheless. So there's some more food for us. More importantly, it's giving us this animal hide, which we can start making our forge out of. It's one of the items we need to make the bellows. But one other thing we did find out, guys, is that there is actually more houses here. There's a guy inside that garage over there. There's a zombie there. It's kind of a weird zombie over there. I don't know what's quite going on with him, but oh, is he dead? Let's put an arrow in his head just to make sure. Once again, we'll just get rid of this gore block as well. Okay, I think we'll leave those zombies there. Shivered. A little bit worried about this zombie that is crawling behind us. If he gets in this grass, it's going to be hard to see him. Oh, and now the fat zombie is coming for us as well. Meaning we'll have to kill this guy pretty quickly. Okay. Alright, he's down. Let's finish him off. Oh, he finally broke out. We'll just deal with him with this club. He's dead as well. There's a zombie over here. And we can't take these items, so we're going to have to break up some items. I think we'll scrap those. Or scrap these cans. We'll eat this. And then scrap those as well. And then just collect the rest of those items. Okay, so he was just chilling out in here. I think maybe I'll quickly just check this cupboard. Okay, there's nothing in there. I'm not going to search this house. I've got too many items on me right now, so I need to get rid of it all. Ah, look at that. And I was just saying about a hoe and getting our farm sorted out, and now I've just found a hoe. So I do kind of want to take that with me. But I don't really have room. I have room for the hoe. And I do want the lead as well. We can't drink that because we're not thirsty. We could use our painkillers. Maybe it might help our leg heal a little bit. We'll scrap that candlestick because you can't use it other than to break it down anyway. Alright, so I think we'll just run back to our house now, since it is getting a lot darker. I ran into a small little pack of zombies there. They will respawn back, so when we go back there they will respawn again. Not the same zombies, but zombies will respawn there again. So we're on day 2 at quarter past 8 at night. I also need to take these off the wall. Okay, so I think that'll do for terms of outside. For right now, let's go and store all our stuff. I think I might take this wall out as well. Yeah, maybe. Okay, so we need to cook that meat that we've got. We've got 7 pieces of meat, so it says we can do grilled meat. I don't know how we can do grilled meat because we don't have a cooking grill. Do charred meat because we do that in the pot. So let's cook that. You'll sort out our other items as well. So we'll take our cooking pot out of there now, and our glass jars, because we also need to make some more yucca juice. So we can make 8 more, because there's a total of 9 yucca juice, which is kind of nice. We do have those aloe vera plants as well, which we can make aloe cream, so we'll break that down as well. So actually we can only make 2 aloe cream, which isn't much. But I believe, like, where do we put our bandages? These bandages here, they don't have the little medical cross next to it. And that's just because it's kind of like a basic bandage. But we should be able to make these bandages with the aloe cream. Unless I need, you see, that's the other bandage, which does require aloe cream. So yeah, we can make these types of bandages, which are much better. They heal you a little bit for a little bit more hit points, and they do it a little bit faster. So very useful bandage. Let's put our animal fat in there. Duct tape. Our metal needs to go in there. We have lead as well now to add to our metal collection. We only have 11 animal hide. I believe we need 20 animal hide to actually build a forge. So we'll keep attacking some deers and get that. Plenty of feathers. So we have enough to make lots more arrows. We'll start making a crossbow bolts and making the crossbow and things as well soon. But again, I can't do that until I have some more materials for it. Put our coal in there. We'll keep. Put 1,000 wood in there for storage. We'll keep this wood on us. We'll put our large bones in there, and the nitrate. Glass jars we'll keep out. That we'll put in there. Clay we'll put in there. We'll put our shovel in there because I don't need to go and get any more clay right now. We have 760 pieces of clay there, which is enough to make, you know, a forge or two, plus put some in the forge, which will be okay. We don't actually need our hoe right now, so we can put that in there. That was quite a nice find as well for it to be orange. You know, I haven't put the Quality Joe perk on yet, so we still need to do that. Let me just put these shotgun parts in our safe. Now, of course, we can't actually make any weapons yet, like shotguns or anything, because I do believe we still need the schematics for it. But it's still early days yet, guys. Like we're still only on day 2, so it's still kind of early to be having guns anyway. We're managing okay. We haven't really had too much go on yet, so it's kind of nice. Put aloe cream in the medical cupboard. Let's take our bandages out of here as well. I think that's all we need out of there. We'll put that into our cupboard as well. I think I'm just going to keep this for food for right now. Now, these sham sandwiches and this rotten flesh, normally I wouldn't keep it. I normally wouldn't eat this kind of stuff. But honestly, like at sort of early stages on the game, it's really, really useful. So like sham sandwiches and rotten flesh, believe it or not, only give you food poisoning for I think 30 seconds. Which after 30 seconds, all it does is takes all your stamina and then gives you it back after 30 seconds. So it doesn't actually matter eating these sandwiches. It's not going to kill me. It will make my stamina go down. But as you can see, we can eat them. There we go. Right, so I ate 3, and then on the 4th one it actually gave me food poisoning. But it only lasts 30 seconds. So it's just draining all my stamina, but I'm not going anywhere right this second, so it's going to drain all my stamina away and then it will give me it back. But my guy is no longer hungry, so that's the advantage you get from it. And it's mainly zombies and stuff that will drop these old sham sandwiches. Sometimes you find them in cupboards and in fridges and things, but most of the time they drop off of the zombies. Sometimes they have different foods on them. The more common things to find are sham sandwiches and things. Some of the items that you do find on zombies though are sort of questionable. You know, sometimes you'll be running around and you'll find a doorknob on somebody, or you know, a brass tap, and you think, okay, why did this zombie have a brass tap on him? But you know, I guess it kind of makes the fun. You know, it makes the game fun. Adds that little bit of what's going on with that, you know. So yeah, we got rid of our food poisoning as well. So now our stamina's back up to full. We're no longer hungry. We will be thirsty on the other hand, so we'll drink this water. Now we need to hydrate another 10. I'm not going to waste the water because it hydrates me 20 every time. Let's put those back in there. Alright, so it is night time, and we can't really do too much at night time. We can make some more storage chests. We can get rid of all this old rubbish that's in our house. Take this out, give us some metal from this. Of course, the wooden chair again we'll put back into our fire, and we'll use that as a fuel. Okay, it appears we have a zombie actually outside. So we'll try and beat him through the window here. There's actually 2 of them here, so see, they take quite a big beating when you're hitting them in the feet. I was hoping she was going to fall out. No, don't run off that way. Okay, we kind of broke her legs off. Now she can crawl inside. Alright. So that was a little bit different. The zombies actually saw me through this window, so I was kind of guessing that they would do that. I've always filled them in, but I decided to leave them because, like I said, like that's never actually happened to me, but I did kind of figure that it would happen at some point. So it doesn't look like they damaged the wall. I think they just damaged the 2 windows that were here. So we'll fill them in, get rid of the windows, I think maybe we should fill the other windows in as well. This window does have an iron bar on it on the other hand, so it will actually be a lot harder for me to do that one. I'll do it from the outside, I'd imagine. So yeah, I think guys what we'll do is we'll get rid of these windows and we'll just fill them in. We'll have to just put up some extra torches down here to make it a little bit brighter, but yeah, for now guys I'm going to call it quits on this episode. So make sure you tune in for episode 3, where we'll continue building our base once again. We didn't really build too much on here. We did take the grass out and get it ready for putting our wood spikes in, so we will do that. But since it's night time and there's not really much I can do right now, I'll call this episode here. We've just had a close call with those 2 zombies, so definitely need to set base defences up tomorrow on the game, which will be in the next episode. But for now I'm going to call it here, so make sure you tune in for the next episode guys. Subscribe and like the video if you want to keep up with the news and updates on the next videos to come. And yeah, I'll see you in the next videos guys.